Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell Plan, and yesterday I shared the flip through of our reading planner and our reading sticker book, and today I just wanted to show you guys a few ways that I plan on setting up my planner. So the first one is right here on one of these first pages. We have genres read this year, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 10 options of different genres, which I definitely thought we only had 8. So I only pulled out 8 colors. So I need to pull out 2 more. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to label each genre a different color. So this first one says fiction. So I'm going to color it in with that pinkish red. And then this one says horror, which I will probably not read any horror because I don't like scary things. But I'm just going to color that one in purple. Okay, and then we have fantasy. So I'm going to do that one blue. And then we have historical fiction, which I do love. One of my personal favorites. We have romance, another one of my personal favorites. We have nonfiction, which if I'm being honest, I'm really bad about reading nonfiction. We have mysteries. We have biographies. We have thrillers. And we have memoirs. Okay, so I've color coded it, and my idea was that then you would color these in as you're reading each month to show how many books you read, and it would turn into a bar graph by the end. But you would color each box based on the genre, and then by the end of the year you kind of have this picture of what genres you typically read. And so I thought that would be really interesting to find out. I imagine my first book that I read will likely either be fiction or romance, so I'm just going to show y'all how you could just come in here and fill in your box just to show that you've read a book. And then you would fill it in for January and so on for every other month. And then up here, this is kind of you would do at the end of the year, but then this is the beginning of the year, so you could put your goal. I'm going to be having a baby next year, so I need to be a little bit realistic about my goal for the year. Honestly, I feel like my goal is going to be 24 books to a month, which is not much. But I'm not going to fill it in yet because that might change. Okay, so I kind of wanted to show y'all how I plan to use that. These are fun reading challenges and reading bucket lists. For these, you would just fill it in once you do the activity. These pages you can use for all kinds of things. I know some people get a lot of advanced copies of books. Sorry. Sounds like my center dropped something. So you might do like advanced copy schedules. You might do a library checkout page. I think that's what I'm going to do is a library checkout page. So I'm just going to use this marker. So I'm trying to decide what to title it, like library books, library book, checked out books, maybe just library books. Okay, then I'm going to grab a black pen, and here I'm going to put date, checked out, title, and author Here I'm going to put due date. And then here I'm going to write returned with a question mark. And then you can check it off once you return your books. And this is great too, because if there's books you want to check out, but maybe you're like on a wait list, then you could list them here that you want to check them out, and then just fill in the other information once you've checked it out. But you could use these pages also for if you do advanced reading, if you do book clubs, if you're on wait list for books, things like that. Here's your reading wish list. I'm personally going to use this. A lot of times I'll be scrolling TikTok or Instagram and people will share books that they're reading and I'll be like, oh, I'll never remember that book. So I could then write that here. All right, so then here, so I'm going to set this up as if it's January. So I need to actually, I don't know what day, I think January this year is a Monday, if I remember correctly, because I remember thinking that it lined up perfectly when I was designing my planners, but maybe that was, yeah, it's a Monday. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I'm actually going to use this up here, and I'm gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Which, now that I've done this, I wish I had not done. Normally I would do Sunday here. I don't know why I did it this way, but whatever. So then I'm just gonna come in here and date this. Now, the reason that there are 6 rows, some months you may not be able to do this day of the week up top, but like if your month started on the 1st on this day, but then it had 31 days, then you might need an extra row. So that's why there's an extra one, but some months you wouldn't need that extra row. I'm also going to use this for January. So you don't have to date, but I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to write January 2024. And then down here, we have this rating key. So I'm going to pick 5 colors. And I'm going to color in the stars based on the colors. Okay, and then you can make your own little rating system here. So my 1 star, I'm going to put did not finish. If I give something one star, it's because it wasn't even worth finishing. My 5 star, I'm going to put amazing. I usually think a 5 star is one that I'm going to read again and again. 2 star, I'm going to say tough to finish / boring. This one I'm going to put loved it. And then here I'm going to put, it was okay. That's my personal 5-star system. And then as I finish books, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the title of the book really tiny on the spine of the book. And then I'm going to color it based on what the rating was, so that then whenever I look at the title, I can remember how I felt about the book without having to, like, you know, dig through all my notes or anything like that. It's just all right there. So that's how I plan on using that. And then this you would kind of fill in at the end of the month. Then you have your monthly spread and your weekly spreads. The great thing about this planner, one thing I really love, is you can use this as a reading planner where you're doing, like, maybe you do like a reading challenge here, and then you write about your books every week here. Or maybe you use this as your regular planner and it just has reading things mixed into it as you go. So I'm actually going to set this one up as if this is my regular planner, and I'm just setting it up to have reading elements throughout. So I probably should have already grabbed my monthly basics, but I did not. Let me recenter this. Here's my monthly basics book. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use these green stickers, and I'm going to date this monthly to be January. So if you're looking for stickers to date, check out either our dated basics or monthly basics has dated stickers as well. So I'm gonna go date all of this, and then I will be back to do more with y'all. Okay, so I have dated this. I use stickers from monthly basics to date the monthly view. And again, you could set this up as a reading challenge to track your reading, or you could just set it up as your monthly. So I'm just gonna set it up as our monthly. This is my due date for baby number 2. This is the anniversary of my mom passing, so we're gonna put that there. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of what else happens in January. This is my niece's birthday, so we'll put that there. And then I'm gonna take this monthly square and cut off a spot for the date. And this is Martin Luther King, so I'm gonna put that there. And just because it's like still pretty early, like it's only August when I'm doing this, I don't really know all the things that will be happening. I know I have some doctor's appointments, but we're likely going to be scheduling our C-section for one of these days. So let's see, we could put these bookshelves down here and maybe like a quote about reading. So this one says bookmarks are for quitters. Could put that there. Could put some dot stickers over here. Some things to do this month, and I just think this looks so cute already. And then for your weekly view, for these, you can really set these up as you're reading, like, and actually like write things that you're reading, or you could just set it up as your normal week. I'm going to show you how you could use this as your regular planner. So I'm going to come up here, and this says week of, so I'm going to write January 1st, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1st through the 7th, 2024. And then I'm actually going to use another set of stickers just so that I kind of have let's use this set. So I could come in here and I could say, like, this is New Year's Day. So I'm just gonna cover that up. Then maybe on Tuesday, put a box like that. On Wednesday, maybe we put some dot stickers. Put one of these on Thursday and Sunday. This is especially great if you're someone who doesn't have just tons of things to plan. Maybe you just really need like one box. So this would be a great layout for you if you don't have a ton of things, but you want, you know, a little bit of a planner. Okay, and then I can come in here and add in some decor. So maybe this one we could put right here. Oops. And then put this little coffee mug right here. This is Once Upon a Time. And then I'm gonna take this girl who's reading in her bed, put her down here. And then this says favorite quote. So this could be your favorite quote from your book that you're reading, or it could just be, you know, a quote. So I'm gonna take this one. This says so many books, so little time. I'm gonna put it right here for my favorite quote. And then here you can put what you're currently reading, your reading goal, and then here's your habit tracker where you can color in the days that you actually read. If you finished reading anything, you can fill that in here. So basically, when you use it this way, you have it set up to be just your weekly planner. And then, sorry, I'm trying to decide how I want to put this in here. It's a little bit too big. We're just gonna trim it. So this way it's like set up to be your weekly planner with just some like nods to reading. I think that like is a really cool layout. But then you could also use it for reading, like maybe you read a chapter a day and you want to take some notes, or maybe you have like a plan for reading, maybe you have book club and you want to jot notes from there. But I don't know, I just think this is a really cool layout to use as your actual planner if you just love reading and want to have a reading themed planner. There are 6 of these. This particular month in January, you only need 5. So then you could take like a piece of paper and tape it in and cover up this page if you needed to. Then you have your monthly reading log. So just some fun ways to set up your planner and get it going. I just wanted to show you guys how to actually use some of the stickers. So I used stickers from our Reading Basics, but then I also use stickers from Monthly Basics to date it. So 2 great books. And these release on Friday, September 1st at 10 o'clock a.m. Central on kellvaplan.com. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.